Hello, everybody. My name's Tortle, and welcome to my first video. If you hear any sniffling or just not great sounds from me, it's because I kind of have a cold, so I'm gonna sound a little shitty. But anyway, today I'm building a luxury tiny house on this 20 by 15 lot in Evergreen Harbor. It's called Canal Corner, I believe. You can see it up in the top left-hand corner of the screen. I found the inspiration for this build on Pinterest, and it's a pretty nice replica, if I do say so myself, not to toot my own horn, but, you know. I used a lot of Desert Luxe and Eco Lifestyle stuff in this build, at least on the outside. On the inside, it's a very dark and modern type build. I know a lot of people like that kind of vibe, and it's a very comforting vibe, in my opinion. But some people also like the really light colors, which I think I'm going to do in my next build, which I actually have an idea for, but I'm not going to talk about it, because if I talk about it, I'm going to get lost in talking about a completely different build. But if you guys would like to see that other build, then that's great. Let me know in the comments, maybe. Anyway, here I'm just working on the outside of the build. Not really, there's nothing really interesting going on here. It's kind of boxy. On the inside, I do play with platforms a little bit. The bedroom area and the bathroom are both on a platform. It's a one bedroom, one bathroom. The bathroom is kind of a, how do you call it? Give me a second. I'm trying to use my brain and it's not working. The bathroom is one of those three tile bathrooms. If you watch Miss Griffey or any Sims builder who does a lot of tiny houses, you'll know what I mean by a 3-tile bathroom. It's just got like a toilet and a shower, and if you really want to use the sink, it's in the kitchen. But it's very dark and modern on the inside. I already said that, but I'm going to repeat myself regardless because my brain cells are not working today. But I went with this darker wood from not base game. I don't know. I think this is a Eco Lifestyle wood. I can't remember now, all of a sudden. But I did end up using this very nice door from Get Famous that I've actually never used before, with some base game windows. Also, if you didn't know, base game goes out free tomorrow. So if you're new to Sims, or if you want to start playing Sims, wait till tomorrow and you can get it for free. You won't have to pay for it. Anyway, this window from Desert Luxe that I'm putting right here is actually one of the best windows in the game, in my opinion. It just came out a couple weeks ago, I think. But other than that, it's nice. I'm using this fence for like the relaxation area. This fence is from Patio Stuff, I believe. It came with the stuff pack that has oh god, hot tubs, which actually I end up putting a hot tub in this area right here. It takes me a minute to figure out what I want to put right there, but eventually I do get around to putting the hot tub. And here I'm just doing like a little stone garden. I've seen a couple of these in other builds, mostly modern builds and sometimes in like those desert modern builds, but I quite like them. It's very uniform and kind of plain, but I thought it looked nice. I put like a couple flower bushes and some of those like desert plants in this little area. I quite like the way it came out. But obviously if you don't like the way it came out, you can just change it yourself. I really wanted to use this plant from Cats and Dogs because I never get to use it, but I end up going for 2 of these, which I think fit the vibe quite well. Now I'm just putting down this stone, which I've never used this stone, but I really like the way it came out because it actually matched the picture from Pinterest very well. just in a different color. Again, if you don't like the stone, you can always change it. But I think we're about to move inside. Yes, we are. And you're going to see where I put the bedroom and the bathroom. There's the bathroom and then the bedroom. You can see I'm putting up the platforms now. Because it's got the second tallest wall height, it actually works pretty well. It should be fully functional. I didn't check, but it should be. And if it's not, I apologize. I should have mentioned this before when I started out, but this is going up on the gallery. I'll have my gallery ID in the description below. I cannot for the life of me remember what my gallery ID is right now, but hopefully you guys will go see it and download it, because that would be awesome. Anyway, here I'm just getting like the foundations and everything done for the inside of the house. I end up putting some half walls right there where the words platform is, and then I just use these plain base game lights, the best lights in my opinion. Oh, excuse me. Originally, for this bathroom that I forget to furnish while I'm recording, by the way, so if you don't see the bathroom, please don't get angry. I was gonna use that stone from, oh god, whew. I was gonna use that stone tile from, what is it? I think it's Jungle Adventures? But I ended up going for just a plain white tile because I felt like it really bounced against the black wall tile. And here I'm trying to work with this window from Eco Lifestyle, which is actually a very cute window. I like it, but I could not figure out how to make it work. So I end up just putting a big base game window and one of the very thin windows that I put next to the front door here. And this is, I think I already mentioned this is where the bedroom is going to be. I do believe I use a bed from High School Years, which is an amazing pack. I used the bigger version of this bed, though I did go through a couple different beds trying to get to what I wanted. This one would have worked, but I don't know. I really wanted to go for like what I was comfortable with using, really. So I end up using the bed that after this one. Here we go. I just really like it. I think it looks cozy and it just fits the vibe of this house really well. Here I am putting up the half walls. I was thinking about using the dark wood from Eco Lifestyle that I have around the house, but I ended up using the tile because I feel like it just popped a little bit. It felt nice to have something other than the wood walls on the half walls here. Or, I mean, are they really half walls? They're kind of shorter than half the wall. I'd call it like a quarter wall or something. Here I am. This is the kitchen. It's very narrow and long. I'm using the Dream Home Decorator counters. Sorry, I'm gonna be really wordy and hard to understand this one because it's my first one ever, but hopefully you guys don't mind. I end up using again, Jungle Adventures fridge. It's just one of the best fridges. There's a lot of black and brown in this build, which I think is actually a really good color scheme, in my opinion. But it's also very sleek, very modern, which is a style I don't actually like build in like tiny houses. Although I haven't been building tiny houses very often, so. But it's a build. Sorry, I'm really struggling here. And, yeah. I do end up, this kitchen ends up being big enough for, like, a little trash can in the corner and a 3-seater kitchen table. Although there's also extra seating outside in the little area, stone area next to the little garden. Here's the chair. The chair? That's a table. The table that I use for the kitchen, and then I end up using this desk from City Living for right here, and I really hope it's functional, because again, I didn't check. I was so focused on getting the build done that I didn't check to see if it was functional. But I just put a like simple laptop from Strangerville here, and then I put like some books on the back. And then over here, I wanted to mix these two tables from Seasons, because they're really cute. They're really nice, but I felt like I don't know, they just didn't fit the vibe. I didn't like the way they looked, so I ended up going for the one from High School Years that kind of matches this bed. There it is. And I just put like a plant and a book there. I really didn't go all out with the decoration in this build. I guess you could say it's kind of minimalist, but I didn't want to put that there, then get told, hey, that's not minimalist, and have to be like, oh crap, well, that sucks. I'm also just realizing that these 2 second halves of this build are not nearly as fast as the first one. Wonderful. Hopefully that's not too much of a difference and you guys actually don't notice, because that would suck. It would suck. Anyway, I don't know why I mentioned it, honestly. And now it's just gonna bug me. But I'm not gonna do anything about it, because I've tried to do this voiceover like 20 times and none of them have worked. Here I'm bringing in another thing from City Living, this painting, to add just a little pop of color to this build, because it's very black and brown, which is fine, but I wanted to add a little more color. And I'm using these two from Cats and Dogs that I just scaled down and put next to it. I think they look nice, but like also maybe not. Maybe you don't like the pop of color, I don't know. This rug is also from City Living. I use quite a bit of City Living, sorry, in this build, surprisingly, and some High School Years. I do end up using the couch from High School Years because I haven't had a chance to use it yet. I just love the way it looks. Here I am trying to move the window. I do move it a little bit when I put the curtains up. But, yeah, it shouldn't look too weird. I hope it doesn't look too weird. I had thought that maybe the bookshelves that were on, like, the, desk would work, but then I thought because they're behind the computer, they probably don't. So I just put that little bookshelf from Discover University there, which I think it fits the vibe very well. It's very cute. And I used the curtains from the Desert Looks kit with the little additional thing. I don't know. It's like a curtain rod question mark. I think it works just fine. I use these chairs from High School Years, which are super cute. Again, haven't had a chance to use them properly in a build, so I'm glad that they fit right here. Okay, originally I was gonna have like this and have like 2 of the smaller paintings on top of it, but I thought they looked too weird, so I got rid of them and just have this one painting, another little pop of color. And I tried for way too long to try and get this plant to fit into the kitchen. It doesn't. It just felt too big, so I ended up getting rid of the plant and just having nothing on the table. Unless I do keep the salt and pepper shakers, which I don't think I do. Though I should have. Anyway, I think after I get finished with the kitchen and putting all the decor and all that there, I end up going outside and doing all the porch stuff. I think on the porch there's like a plant. Excuse me. A plant, a couch, and a chair, and along with some little like lights on the walls. But it's I think it looks nice, and I hope you agree. Here I am with that couch from the Desert Luxe kit, which I think looks very nice right there. I think it fits. Here's the plant I mentioned. It's very simple out here. There's not a lot going on, just like a chair, a couch. It's very just there. It's just an extra little seating area because I wasn't entirely sure what to do with it. Here's that chair I mentioned. And then I think we're going to move on to the lights. I used these little black ones from Spa Day because I felt like they fit very well right here. Yeah, see, I'm testing out the little lights and I think they work fine. I do put some extra lighting by like the little garden area. I put some like outdoor lights. On the corners, there's a trash can for, like, you know, necessities. Here I'm putting the, I'm using the Desert Luxe barbecue pit and some of their tables that kind of look like modular pieces, but I don't think that's really what they were meant to be. And I'm just trying to get this, like, little outdoor lounge area done. In the end, I did try to put like a little yoga mat thing out here, but it doesn't work. I didn't like the way it worked. Excuse me, sorry. So I ended up putting a hot tub where the barbecue pit is right now, and then putting a little seating area. And I do keep the barbecue pit, I just move it. But this video's coming to an end. It's got like 3 minutes left. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys will enjoy the next video I put up, which will hopefully come out sometime this week. And I think it's gonna be like more cottagey, and like it's gonna be a bakery for a challenge that I'm doing. But I probably won't upload the challenge because my I don't know, I just don't feel like I can do that kind of content just yet. Here I am using a Get Famous table and high school years chairs, but it all moves. It all ends up moving in the end. And here, gosh, I'm so all over the place this build. I'm so sorry. But anyway, yeah, this build is coming to an end soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll try to have like my Discord and my everything in the description so you guys can find me, find my build and all that. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. And I still have a few minutes left, I know, but like I want to get the goodbyes out of the way before I realize that I've been going on too long and now the video's over. So here I am trying to find that hot tub. I think I use the more modern one from the patio stuff because it just felt like it fit better, and then I put like the modular pieces around it actually. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Gosh, I should not have done this without a cold. Here's that hot tub, and anyway, yeah, this is the end of the video. Again, I hope you enjoyed it. I know I've said that like 15 times. But it was a really fun build to do, and I'm so glad I got this voiceover done. And I really hope it's all functional. But here's the build, and goodbye!